Alright, welcome back all. B17 Flying Fortress Leader by DVG Games. Great design by Dean Brown. We are getting our butts kicked lately in the last 4 weeks. We've destroyed one target. We've gone after target 11 twice now and have failed to destroy it. We've lost recon assets. We're going to try to get these covered back up. We've got to try to continue to knock these two out. I think what we're going to do, we got our SO points at 28, gives us a total of 35 right now. I'm going to buy back my recon asset, add it on the H side, blow this up so everybody can see a little better. And we're going to put both of these on these again and try and get at least one of these so we can fly over it. We got to try and knock them out soon. Next month we only have 3 weeks, and then the ME262s hit, unless we can put that off a little bit. So let's do our recon assets. We're going to go after SW07 first. We need an 8+. We're going to roll, and we're adding 2 to the die roll because we already have medium intel on it. And we lost the recon asset again. This is the way it's been for the last 4 game weeks, 5 game weeks. We've had it rough. SW08, we'll try again. 2, my God, recon has failed me again. Well, I got no choice but go after the same targets we went through last week, and hopefully we can knock them out this time. There's 2 of them. AC-23 and V12. The condition of my bombers is rough now. We took a beating at that time. So let's see. We can send 4 to V12, and we can send 5 to AC-23, and 5 is in Hex 16. So that's deep. That's got to be my deep bombers. And we can send 3. We can send them all. They're a little rough, but we can send them all, and I think we're going to do that this time. We'll send my whole first wing back to AC-23. Last turn, they managed to do a whole 8 points of damage to it, and we took a ton of damage on our own. So let's try this again. Same mashup. We're going to hold everybody from the first wing, and we're going to send along 357th as fighter escort. And I'm going to go ahead and set them over right now. We're going to put the 458th as our lead, I think. Mainly because they have the least amount of damage. Yeah, let's do that. Make lead group. And we're going to put, Death Dealer, I don't want him up there because he doesn't have that -2 frontal. We're going to make him group, make him tail group, just so he can cover the rear. And we're going to try to hide our really damaged squadrons in the middle. Or groups, rather. And then Glansberg, situational awareness, we'll put him with the most hurt bomber, our group. And actually we'll put him with the lead because he's the one more susceptible to going shaken. He has 6 damage, 3 damage out of 6 already. These guys, well, SADSEC's pretty close too. They're pretty close. They're all pretty close. But we'll go with that. Let's get his situational awareness out right now. And that brings down 357th as my fighter escort, who's also kind of hurt, but we got to fly him. And Graham will come along with them. And we We need to get a good aim. Alright. And they may still be lined up in the 357th. If you can remember correctly, the 357th drew that awesome card, which said the fighters didn't match up last time. So we went the whole way without fighter coverage, which wasn't bad because, as you can see, it's light up here. But we were still tough. It was a tough meeting, tough outing. 458th, 448th. Put everybody in order. Getting ahead of myself, I know, but I better do this now before I forget. And 499th and the 93rd. All right. And that would be group 1. And we'll go after target. Oh, no. Come on, getting confused already. They're going after the deep one. And target 11, B12, we're allowed to take four planes at, and this time we're taking 4. Damn it, we're going to make sure we get this one. Oh, we took 4 last time. No, we took only 3 last time. Flak bait will not go. Let's take 3 planes from this wing, and we'll take Here's Hoping from that wing. And Here's Hoping looks pretty good, so we're going to let them be our lead group. Hell, we're not in that position right now. So 358 or 398 rather will be third time's a charm, right? 398 will be the, well, I got them backwards on my thing, but we'll be all right. 412. 301st. 306, which is us. That's our single bomber variant. And the 91st, Memphis Belle included. I played a game of Target for today yesterday, trying to get the single mission out of my system, and boy, that one, I ended up getting 50% on target, but man, I'll tell you what, lost 3 crew members. They chewed up the midsection of my bomber real bad. Alright, I just put everybody in the wrong one. There we go. Okay, back to the SOP. Determine weather and zones. Alright, we're going to go with England first. That will be clear. Zone 1, default partly cloudy. Zone 2, 1, stormy. We're not flying in the Zone 2 today. Thank goodness we don't have any targets in there. Zone 3, this is the important one. 7, partly cloudy, so we can fly. Alright, select targets to attack. We've already done that. 2 will be, there we go. Delay mission, no. Sign groups, done that. ASW, no. Diversion, none. Armed bombers. Let's get mission 1 in place here. Send to UK base. Send the current target. And we're going to make previous damage, so we're going to put 12 on there. Alright. We have not purchased chaff yet, so we'll put this down here. Purchase arm bombs, purchase equipment. So we will purchase the chaff right now. That's 2 off, and that'll go in bomb 2. Mama would offset the scenario. To offset the flag +2 here. We already have +2 from the scenario. That gives us 10 for the day so far. At least it's 25. So we need to spend. This is the big one. I don't want to keep coming back after this one. We need to get this one today. It is incendiary prone. He has 7 left, 7 tons left. B24. I'm going to go ahead and give him an hands-on for that +5, and hopefully he can take the target out. That'll be 3 more. And I'm going to give him El Cheapos. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'll be his bomb load. Side sack gets 8 also. B24 +1. I'll give him an hands-on also. I'm going to get serious. We're going to take this target out. That's another 3. I'm going to give him a couple cheapos. That's 5, 6, 7. We're going to fly 1 short. He gets 12. We're just going to send him in with El Cheapos and an incendiary. That's 3, 6, 7, 8. I'll give him one M34. 9, 10, 11, 12. That takes us down to 16 left. And for this B24, I think we'll give him an hands-on too. That'll be 3, 22. That leaves us with 13 left for the second mission. He's got 5 more he can use. We got to throw a couple El Cheapos on him. 5, 6, 7, and there we go. We'll put another incendiary in there. Alright, I think we've got what we want. Armed bombs, purchased equipment, place commander tactics, done that. We set up the display. Let's put the target in. This is target 16. Again, we're going to fly north, try to avoid everything because we're pretty beat up now. Escort returns on 3 because we have a range of 6. Roll for Luftwaffe response. No additions due to weather, so we're straight up roll. That's an 8, of course it is. And with our Commander Brandel, 8 is high, so we again have high. So I also want to remember to put out that Bandits 2 there. That's why I have him there to remind me. Hopefully I won't forget. Okay. Draw target bound event card. Getting all out of whack here. I clicked out my SOP. Target bound event card. Here we go. Fighter mission. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. We just got that again. They return to base. Not to help us at all. That sucks. I've been getting that one a lot lately. Alright. Such is life. Move mission counter towards target, and we have a high, so that means anybody, we get maximum of 5 from range 1+, so these two will come after us on their white sides. And we got a greenie. And we got an ME 410. Alright, both on their white sides. Alright, and these will flip over to their threes. Well, it actually is supposed to happen later in the turn. Shouldn't have done that yet. Alright, he's going to get both of them. We will roll to make sure he can choose. He wouldn't have been able to choose, but both of them go to him regardless because he's still... Is he still? -3. Yeah, he's fine. Alright, we'll go to the first one because no bombs or anything. And, oh, Christ. Yep, how quickly we forget. No, we got to roll. 5. Second. 2. First. Lead. And he's a greenie. I'm not going to worry too much about him. He's got 0 attack. So I will not use my situational awareness up on him yet. Sad Sack's slow, so he's going to have to take the attack. Of course, I tried to hide him there, didn't I? Well, Germans get to go first because our fast... No, nope, I'm toting Mama is fast. So they get to fire first. We're gonna hold our situational awareness to later. We're gonna fire our ATA. That's +5. Minus a -1 is a +6. 4 is 10. We have destroyed. He goes back to the novice deck, never to be seen again, and we get a kill for the 458th. And we get an experience point for them, but they're an ace already, so that don't matter. And we'll move this one. Okay, now Germans attack. ME 410 attacking the 448th. Got no modifiers. We got -2 for the scenario. Right here. Bandit attacks -2. So we're going to roll. 7, 5 gets a hit on the 448th and 1 damage. And then we get the reply in kind. 448th at a +5. Minus a -1 is a +6. They roll a 2, no damage. Boy. Germans fire again, -2. 7, again, 1 damage. We're in trouble. We got 6, 7 damage already, and we're 0 to 8's okay. So, firing back 5, +1 is +6. 4. This time we get the kill. Move this over, and 448th gets a kill. And an experience point. And that's it for the bandit attacks that turn. There's all bandit attacks. Fighter returns already done. Gonna move mission counter towards target again. Over to here. Nobody within 1. So actually we can flip this. So we're going to rotate these to the 2 side. And then we're going to roll in here. Again, nobody within range. So we're going to rotate these to the 1 side. Move towards target. Now, there's nobody in range, but we have the 2 aircraft down here, so we got to bring them in on their black side. One of them's a no bandit. And a Focal 190. Oh, frontal +4. Who's he rolling against? He's going up against the last bomber, 93rd. 93rd is fast, so they will get first crack at him, and they need to shoot him down because that frontal +4. Yeah, that'll work. I think it still works. Might have to look that one up. Let me pause this quick and double check, make sure frontal works against all bomb groups. I believe it does. Yeah, so I'm having a senior moment. It would affect every bomber group, but in this instance, it will not because our leader, it's a moot point, does not have frontal in there, so it's not active. But yes, they can attack any group, which makes sense because the way they staggered them, they all have a frontal. So that would have been drastic. But anyway, 93rd gets to fire first. They're fast. Let's bring this back to 1. We have it at 1. Adding 3, subtracting 1 is plus 2. We get a 2 again. Yep, here's our dice rolls. Bandits get the fire minus 2. And that's it, just minus 2. 1. Okay, so they didn't fare any better. Second round. 93rd fires plus 3. Minus 1 for the fighter is plus 2. 9. Shot him out of the air, finally. 93rd gets a kill. Let's move this over 1. 93rd gets a kill. At least we're doing that. It's a victory point. I mean, an experience point. And we continue. Oh, we got to rotate these yet. So they will both rearm. We are now over target. We're going to draw. We're going to roll for our low intel, which we've got again. 3. Minus 1 air to ground. Not bad. That's not bad at all. I will take that one. And we'll send the current target. Alright. We also have the flak to offset that. So resolve flak attacks. Bomb toting mama. First one in. There's no modifiers for durability, so we're going to fly them on in. We're adding 2 per the rules, and these cancel out. We don't have anything extra because of the intel, so we're adding 2 on 2 dice roll. 9, 10, 11, and 3. So we get 3 damage. Takes us right up to the point. Right up to 6. But 6 is alright because we still have the plus 3. We're going to bring our bombs over. We have a plus 3, plus 0 for weather, plus 1 for target is plus 4, and minus 1 for intel is plus 3. And then we're going to add 2 because we're going to do the ends on first at a plus 5, and we get an 8. Well, at least we got all 3 damage. Alright, M30 next. We're going to add 3. 3 for him, minus 1, plus 1, so it's a net of plus 3. 8, 9, 10, 11, we get both damage. And there, the target is destroyed. But that's right, we're going to go overkill now, even though there is overkill. Another M30, adding 3 again. 9, 10, 11, 12. 2. So he got good 7 points damage. That's a max effort for the 458th, and that's more like what we got used to seeing. That was 7 damage and a kill on the mission. Not bad at all. So as you can see, we already got overkill, but I'm going to go through with all this. You have to go through for the flak anyway. You might as well roll the bombs. Flak plus 2 for Sad Sack and the 448th. 9 and a 6. Wow. He's going to take 3 more, and that's going to put him into shaken. And so we'll be minus 2 on our bomb run. So minus 2, plus 0 for weather, plus 1 for this, minus 1 for that. We're still at minus 2. We got an Anzon, which makes 0. Roll a 4, get 1 damage. Return that to magazine. We're at -2. Net -2. 10, 8, 1 damage. That's 2. And then -2 again. Miss. So the 448th gets 2. Not bad. I mean, not good, but not bad either, being as they're really shaken up from their encounter with the flak and previous missions. In comes Hog Wild in the 499th, adding 2, 6, and a 3. That'll be 1 more damage for them. And we're going to line up his bombs here. And he is a +1 still. So +1, they average out, so we're adding 1. And we're at M34 first. Rolling 1 die, adding 1, 7, 8. That's 3 more hits. And M30, adding 1. Miss. M30, adding 1. Miss. M30, adding 1. Miss. And M50, Incendiary, adding 1. That's a miss. So you get 3 damage for 99th. Alright, in comes Death Dealer in the 93rd, adding 2 for the flak. That's 11 and a 6. So he's going to take 4 damage. Ouch. So they're still okay though. So we're going to be adding 1 because these will counteract. So we're going to be adding 1 for all bombs dropped from them. We'll do the Anzon first, so we're going to add 3 on that one. 5 gets 1 damage. M30 adding 1. Miss. Incendiary adding 1. Miss. They got 1 damage to their credit. Alright, and that's it. Homeward Bound flight. Draw a Homeward Bound event card. Choppy weather. Perform formation checks for all bomber groups each movement turn. Put that over here so hopefully we don't forget that. Move mission counter towards UK base. Now movement turn. We're going to perform a formation check. 2+ for them. Formation checks. I'm going to pause a second. I have not had to use these for a long time and I forget. So let's pause this and clarify. Alright, I thought so. It's equal to or greater than we pass. So we'll go down through the line. 458th passes. 448th needs a 3+. They pass. 499th needs a 4+. They fail. And the 93rd needs a 4+. They pass. So we have 1 out. Alright, now we get to Luftwaffe interception. We have the 1 group comes in on their white side. It'll be an BF-109 or an ME-109, depending on which designation you want to use, time period of the year, the war. And he will go after bomber 93rd. 93rd is fast, so they're going to roll first, +3. Put this back down to 1. And +3, +0, and +3. And he misses. Bandit fires -2. 8, 6. Misses. And he'll fly back to his base. Alright. We're moving again towards the... that shouldn't have been done until the next step. I always do that early for some reason. Moving towards base. Again, nobody's in range. We will adjust loop off for replenishment. Goes back to 2. Going to move one towards base. Perform. Oh, before I forget, formation check. +2 or 2 plus. He passes. 448th. Passes. 499th. Passes. And 93rd. Passes. And nobody's out of formation in this one. We're going to move over to here. We're going to form formation check. Let's do it in order because it makes a difference when they attack. Front to back. They barely pass. 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 And pass. And then we do bandit attacks, which these guys will come in on their white side. FW 190. And that's a Sturm Grouper. And they're going to go after our lead bomber, 458th. And I think I will use my situational awareness on this. It gets to go on both the fast and the slow. He's a +5. Sturm Groupen's a -1, so that's going to be a +4. 7, we miss. They get the fire, -2. Miss. We get to fire again before they fly off. That's a +4 again. And that's a kill. And they go back to the S deck, never to be seen again. And that will delete. So 458th gets another kill. 2 on the mission. And they're ace already, so that does not matter. And I should have put on here his status. They're shaken. Okay. Yes, I forget things. Adjust Luftwaffe replenishment. He goes to 1. He goes to 3. Move towards base, and we're home. I'll move all these over here. And determine final target damage status. We have destruction. This can return to deck. Total destruction. In fact, we actually get overkill, so we get +1 VP. That's going to remove a 4 counter. Actually, this one, return to deck. That's a good one, especially at the end of the month. We're going to replenish all of them. We also need to put a build up here. I may have forgotten to do that for that one. I think that was a aircraft factory, and we forgot to put a build marker in there for him. 10, I don't think was. I think that was a V weapon. You know what happens when you get out of whack. Alright, so I think we're good on that. That was, we destroyed that target. Discard that. Discard that. We do get 5 victory points for him. So we'll record that. Finally, that's more than we have gotten in the last. That equals our total for the last 5 weeks. Takes us up to 71. 71. We just now getting into adequate. All right. Record VPs, XPs, so everybody gets 2. Except the 357th, and they're ace anyway, so it doesn't matter. 499th gets 2. 448th gets 2. And everybody goes back home. Return to base. Return to base. Return to base. Return to base. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to buy, and we're going to better do that right now. I forgot we had a KIA wing leader. I was supposed to buy a leader for that second wing, and that will be Johnson. Johnson will cost us two. I'm going to take 2 extra points off now. Forgot about that. Okay, return all these guys. And set up mission 2. Oh, yeah, we got rid of it already. But we put the build up, so we're good on that. My typical sneeze when I'm recording. Um, on to the. I lost my arrow. I'll steal this one. Armed bombers for the second mission. Let's get this over to the UK base. Make this our primary target. We have our whole second wing except the 351st. Let's get them down there first, except the 351st. 306th. Yes, this will be, we're going to have, here's hoping, in this 398th be our lead group because they have that chin turret. Hopefully that'll help. Doesn't really matter. We're not going to get Frento anyway. Castle will fly with them. 20th will be our escort. And now our three guys from the second wing. Don't really need to try to hide anybody in the middle. They're all about the same. So we'll go ahead and put him second. Him third. And the 306 is us, if you remember right. So we got to go in and do our single bomber mission variant. And the Holy Joe will be the last. Johnson will fly with. I'll put him with us in the Scarlet. His first mission as a commander. All right. Bum 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 bum. It was something I was thinking of. All right, let's. It'll come to us eventually. 398th, 306th. Oh yeah, single mission variant. Reach 306, 398th, and 306th. 20th flying high cover. 306th. Go ahead and do this real quick while we're thinking about it. We're gonna go mission start. Bomber is undamaged. Rolling bomber position table. We're adding 0. Rolling a d10. Get a 7. That puts us in the rear. And then 91st, 301st. All right. Armed bombers and purchase equipment. We will purchase chaff and put that on here's hoping. That's 2 more down right away. That leaves us with 9 points left. This is an airfield, a V weapon site, so it got nothing is vulnerable to. So with 9 points, and we need, actually let's do that too. We got to place previous damage. Heavy is 8. So our best bomber is Memphis Belle. We're going to load them up first so we don't screw up. We have 9 points. We're going to have to make them count. Our B17, let's give them a GB4. That's 4 points. Leaves us 5 left. We'll give him El Cheapos in case we get that dreaded jettison. And then let's get the 306. We'll get them another GB4. And that leaves us 1 point left, and we'll carry that to the next day. He gets an El Cheapo for 6. Here's hoping it's going to carry 2 El Cheapos and fly 1 short because he's got the chaff. And Holy Joe is going to come in with 3 El Cheapos. And hopefully that's enough to do this. Set up the mission. That's hex 11 right across the channel. Okay, we're going to roll for Luftwaffe response. We got a 7 again. That is I believe a high. Yes. And they rearmed. Oops. Not deleted, rearmed. There we go. Need to make a button for that. Alright, I think we're ready. Target bound event card. Where things start going south. Occupation resistance. Change any desired non-German target intelligence to high. I will do that. So let's go up here first and see if any of these are non-German. No, they're not. Of course not. There it is. My missing arrow. Go with something that's going to be worthwhile here. That's Germany. Right there. He's going to get high. Airfield is worth 4 VPs. Alright. Then in France. Okay, let's do this. Move mission counter towards target. We're on base. We got 1 group coming at us with black. 1 coming at us, 2 coming at us, 3 coming at us with white. And we brought the 20th down. So 1 black, that'll be air, anti-air, and 3 white. 1, 2, 3, and we got a no bandit. So that's a no-brainer. He will get both of these. He would have been able to choose regardless. And then the 88 is going to go after bomber number 3, the 91st. Alright, so let's nothing. The German commander does not allow any special tactics other than bringing storm grouping in. So the 20th is fast. 91st is fast. We will get to go first against all of them. Oh, we can't fire against air and air. So 20th gets to go first. He's adding 4 to his die roll. So adding 1 there is 5. 7, 12, that's a shoot down. ME410 goes down. 20th gets a kill. We move this. We've been getting a lot of kills here lately. 20th gets a kill. And that actually will promote him when he gets back home. Alright. And against this guy, that'll be a +4, -1 is a +3. Miss. Germans get the fire. He's gonna fire with a -2. And a -1 for durability is a -3. He rolled a 5, which is a 2, and a miss. And the AA is going to fire on the 91st. -1, but a +2 for the scenario is a +1. 8 and 9. That's going to be 2 hits of damage to the 91st. And the AA returns. And he returns. And we pull an engagement for our fighters. Now we are over target. Place for previous target damage, which we already did. Low intel, we have to roll for that. 6. -1 air to gun, +2 air to ground, +2 flak. Not good. This is what I hate. This is where we take a lot of damage. -1 air to ground, and then +2 flak. Alright, so we'll put that down here, that down here. So that's going to be a total of +2, +2 for the scenarios, +4, +2 for the active radar, -2 because we bought the chaff. So we'll be adding +4 on all flak rolls, which we are getting ready to resolve right now. In comes the 398th. We're rolling twice, adding 4. Ouch. Subtracting 1. That's up, adding 3. So we have an 8 and a 6. Well, not bad. 1 damage. And he's still okay. Bring his bombs up. We are going to add +1. 0 for weather. -1 for the target is 0. -1 for this. We're subtracting 1 from each die roll. First M30 is a 6, a miss. -1 again, miss. He does absolutely nothing. Here's hoping in the 398th. Strike out. Alright, in comes Scarlet. They're adding 3 because every one of these has durability, so every one of these planes is going to have to go through the flak, adding 3. That's again an 8 and a 5. Again, 1 damage. And we're going to bring up his bombs. He's a +1. +1, 0 for weather. -1 is 0. -1 here is a -1. Adding 2 for the GB4 is a +1. 9, 10. We're going to get 4 damage. Finally, we've destroyed the target. And there is no overkill, so we're basically rolling just to see how much we did damage the target badly. He's adding -1. That's a miss. So he got 4 damage. That is 306. That would be us. Very nice. Memphis Belle comes in, adding 3 for flak. We got a 9 and a 5. That's 2 damage for the Memphis Belle. And they're bringing up their bombs. They are +2. +2. -1 is a +1. -1 is a 0. Adding 2 for the GB4. 9, 10, 11. He gets all 4 hits. And +1 for the +2, no, 0 for the M30. That's a 2, that's a miss. So he gets 4 damage. 91st. '301st comes in, adding 3 for flak. That's 11 and an 8. That's going to be 4 damage. Bring up his bombs. Well, here he's a -1, -2, -3. So they're going to subtract 3 on all die rolls. Basically, he can't hit any of them. 1 is a 5, minus 1, 0. All misses. So the 3 on first strikes out. Okay. Homeward bound event card. More damage than expected. Increase final target's final damage level by 2. Doesn't matter, he's already destroyed. Move mission counter towards base. We want to do so and be home. Don't need to move any of these guys because they're already done. We'll put the intel back over by our commander. We also forgot to take out target 11. We're doing that now. Return that to deck and target 1. Turn that to deck. Target 11. So we're going to, we are home. Determine target, final target damage status. That is a destruction. And that's one of our special V targets that we need to take out. So really there's nothing we get to gain for doing that. We just, other than the VP. So we destroyed them, we get 4 VPs. Discard target destroyed, 4 VPs, takes us up to 75, I believe it is. Yes, and we finally had a good week again. Return to deck. Return to deck. VPs, XPs, everybody on the mission gets 2. So the 20th will promote. And they become ace plus 5. Return them to deck. On base. That gets returned to the cup. Okay, now we'll put an ace on them. And he no longer needs to worry about victory points. Or experience points, rather. 398. 398 gets 2. Return them to deck, or base. Castle comes back over. First time I've ever seen them mess up like that. Castle lights there. Okay. And we'll delete that. 306, that would be us. We're going to take this real quick. Check next open mission box. Is 11. Do it 0. Earn XPs per the XP earned by position. We get 2 more. We're vulnerable. Let's go spend 3 of them on the front. And not damaged. Nobody's killed. We're fine there. Next one will be a start. So, okay, we're done. 306 gets XP. That'll promote them too. And they become veteran. I mean ace. No longer have to worry about experience points. Yeah, but all these guys get to roll for formation checks now. Johnson will return to the wings. Alright. 91st, don't worry about experience points for them. They're already ace. And 301st still has not promoted. right. Now back to our SOP. This is where it gets hairy because I've only done this a couple of times. It's been end of the week before tar repair rolls. I don't think we have any to do because everybody's destroyed. Add replenishment the rest of the groups. So the only ones that did not fly are the 351st. And he'll go down too. The 322nd. He'll go down too. Come on, you're supposed to okay, we'll go down. I don't know why it didn't work properly on there we go. -3. That was it. Everybody else flew. Alright, so now we go through and do the ones that have rep -1 too, or rep -2. They have a rep 2, so we're going to bring them down. Rep 1, bring him down 1. He's got no rep, he has a rep 1, so we'll bring him down 1. And he has no rep 1 for the 322nd. They'll come down 1. And rep 1 for the Here's Hope and 398th. They'll go down 1. And rep 2 for the 20th, but they have no damage. Okay. Any of the commanders give that. -2 XP to level, doesn't matter. -1 for reassign, that matters later. Castle gives rep 2. We're going to take 1 off of each. And that's it. Advanced week marker. This will be a little longer video because we've got all the end of the month things to do. Month done. Monthly sequence of play. Secondary mission. Evaluate secondary mission. We've actually got 2 of them. So I'm going to move this here and I'm going to put this here. We're still doing okay on it, but we've still got V weapons. I think we still have 1. We're not doing bad on that. We only got 1 V weapon left to go. These special weapons really aren't mandatory. We're just trying to put off that ME262 coming at us, and that's what it is. Anyway, secondary mission evaluated. Move secondary mission card. Done that. Flip new secondary mission card. Don't need to because we have the old one. Warfront adjustment. Let's see. ETO we need to roll, and then 8+ we will move. There's no modifiers to it right now. 7 does not move. Down here in the mid, no modifiers. 9+ we move to the right, 2 or less to the left. We roll 4, we stay the same. USSR, no modifiers again, same thing. No move. Okay. This goes back to the deck. New Luftwaffe squadrons. So we come down here 4, 5, 6, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We get 14 of them. I'm going to draw 14. And we're going to bring them down here like such. So that one want them down here. Squadron deployment. Now we'll start doing that. Okay, so we have one, two, up med first, 2, 3, 4, and then the rest come to us for every one of these. Alright, 10 comes to us. 8 comes to us. 8 comes to us. 10, you see the trend. 7, 1, 6, 5, 7, 8, 10, 7, wow, 7, wow. We getting them all. Yes, we are. All but one. Okay, rolling for where they go now. First one, 9. Second one, 4. Third one, 16. Fourth one, 11. Fifth one, 11. Yep, stocking back up. 8. Wow. Hope we don't have to fly down there. 8. 13. 6. 9. 10. Oh, can't have one behind the ETO marker. 9. 15. 6. That's 8. That's 6. That's why I usually try to stick them down there so I can see the numbers. There we go. Alright, there's our Luftwaffe. Now the critical hexes are all covered, so we don't have to move anything around. Build factories. We got 2 of them. Want to go to target 4. That is hex 15, 3 VP in Germany. Hex 15. So we'll take this and put that in 15. Alright, and the next one goes to, we can 10 or 11. It doesn't really matter at this point. We'll take it to 10. And that's AC06, and that's hex 9. And I think we forgot to put an airfield or something out there. No, that was a build. The last one we took out was AC1. For some reason I think I'm short a build. I did put a build out for him. We'll real quick go through and see. Scenario. We started out with 5 factories. So I should at least have 5 factories out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and I think my commander added an extra one. So yeah, we didn't forget any. So, 9 targets altogether. 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I just did 10 should have been 1. That's all. Confusing myself. Alright, we'll leave it as is. Not going to change things around. So there's our target display and everything getting pretty cluttered again. We head into, let's see, German Defense Commander. German Technology Availability check. No availability yet in this month. That will happen next month because we have the ME-262s there. German Group Commander replacement check. He gets replaced on the 7 plus. We roll an 8, so he will get replaced. And we bring out Commander Knoke. He is probably about the same, and he also brings out the Sturmgruppen, which we 262. Isn't that the same one we had? No, it was Brandel. Exact same thing. Well, you can only have the 262 and the Sturmgruppen once, so absolutely no change. All right. Group reassign check. This is where it's going to hurt. We got a lot of guys checking here. 10 plus for Death Dealer. They stay. Hog Wild. Same stays. For 458th. Stays. Sad Sack. Stays. 91st. Stays. 306th. Stays. 322nd. Stays. Here's hoping the 398th. Stays. Both fighter wings looking for 10s. They stay and they stay. We didn't lose any yet. Monthly replacement points. We get 18. We can replace up to 18 points. We have, oh boy, we have 10, 16, 10, 14, 19, 22, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 35, 36, 37. So we have some compromises. 37, we got 18, so we can't even get rid of half of them. Let's bring him down 5. No, let's bring him down 7 to 3. Let's reset it, and then go back up 3. Alright, that'll also reset his status. So that gives us 7 used, 11 left. 10. 9, 8. 7, 6. 5, 4. 3, 2. 1. None left. That's our replenishment. Adjust timeline, campaign timeline. Alright, week goes to 1. Year stays on 44. Month goes to September, and we now only have 3 weeks. And at the end of this month, the ME-262s come into play. So 3 weeks. So I'll come over here into my Excel. Let's get a couple extra months up here too. Let's put September in there, and we will go ahead and black out week 4. Alright, thank you all for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed this. I had a blast with it, and we'll see you all next time.